Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here this morning. We are talking about the HWL course. If you were affected by a cancellation, this is going to be great information for you. So I just want to first introduce myself. I'm Beth Yarzab, and I'm part of the certification team at canfitpro home office. I'm also a pro trainer, but for the fitness instructor specialist course. So I'm very grateful to have Dee here, who is a pro trainer for the HWL course, and I'll just pass it over to her to introduce herself.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Dee Miller. I live in Peterborough, and I've been a pro trainer with canfitpro for a number of years now. And I have to tell you, I absolutely love the HWL course. I'm so happy you signed up for it. It's one of those courses that is not only everything you do, but how you can help your clients so much. So thank you, and I'm glad you're on this webinar. And I can't wait to share some things with you.
It is awesome to work with a pro trainer who is so passionate. So glad to have Dee here.
Thank you.
So just a couple things off the top to remind you that all courses and exams that were scheduled prior to May 17th are canceled because of COVID-19. And we have completed all those cancellations for you. There's absolutely no action on your part. You do not have to contact canfitpro to cancel your course. canfitpro will be contacting you directly via email to let you know when it's time to reschedule. Now, great news, we are working very diligently with our pro trainer team to bring you the HWL program online in the upcoming weeks. So yay, including Dee, we will also be offering that program online. So it is up to you. You can decide to stay with a live course and do the course live when it is safe to do so, or you can go into an online program that's going to be happening very shortly. So you're going to learn more about how to register for the online course if that's of interest, or you can wait until the live courses are safe to come together again in person. So again, watch your email for those instructions, and there will be absolutely no charge to reschedule due to COVID-19. So just wanted to give you that heads up. Today's session will run about an hour, and you are absolutely welcome to ask any questions you have in the chat. So if there are other participants who probably have the same question as you can ask your question to all panelists and attendees in that chat. If you address it to all panelists and attendees, we can all learn together as a group. And we have Barb here from canfitpro home office as well. She will be active in the chat answering any questions you might have, and she can answer them live. And then if there's anything that you'd like Dee to answer specifically, Barb will collect those questions and ask them of us at the end. So we will save questions for the end, but there will also be lots of interaction happening in the chat if you have specific questions as we go through. So this webinar, just FYI, it's only Dee and I who are on the video. So not any of the participants are on video. You're welcome to be in your cozy jammies with whatever you want around you at this time. So just to give you a little heads up on that, yeah, get your water. And we will also likely have Nikki Coyne joining us too. She'll be hopefully dialing into this session. She's another HWL pro trainer and certification team member at the home office of canfitpro. So she's got a lot of experience as well to share. So we might be bringing Nikki in as well as we go through the webinar this morning. So finally, just to reiterate that canfitpro is holding your safety and health in the highest regard. We are holding your certification journey in the highest regard as we go through these very uncertain times with COVID-19. So thank you for your patience and your flexibility. We definitely hope you are staying safe, staying active, staying healthy during this time. The great news is, if we are looking for a little bit more of a positive side of, if you are at home and you're able to engage in this material, you have so many resources that Dee is going to go through with you in terms of the online course and the e-manual, and just to help you prepare for your live course, whether you do it live in person in the future or live online in the very near future. We want to make sure you are really set up for success as you get into this certification journey, but we are making sure that your certification is held in this big safety net by canfitpro to make sure that you are set up for success and everything will be taken care of despite the uncertainty caused by COVID-19. But ultimately, we want to wish you, ongoing good health as we move through this situation. I'm going to pass it over to Dee Miller, our HWL Pro trainer, and she's going to talk a little bit about preparing yourself for your course, whether it's live in person or live online.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for taking this course. I can't tell you enough about how much I love this course for a number of reasons. I'm certified in nutrition and health in many different ways. This is the course I use all the time. This is the information I use with my clients. It's the one that I live with all the time. I have a number of cookbooks out, and I do a lot of my cookbooks around this course. That's how much I love it. I have 2 healthy eating cafes, and they're all about everything you learn in this course. That's how much I love it. So if you have any questions about not only what you should be doing, but things for your clients, this course will answer them, and let us know. Especially at this time. I mean, I'm in isolation right now, have been for 7, 8 days now, and after coming back from the States, so I understand what everybody's going through. I get it. And I'll tell you, the one thing I'm doing more than anything is actually following the information from the course and working on recipes to keep myself healthy. So if you want to stay healthy, this is the right course to be doing it. So number 1, read the manual. The manual is so much information. It's incredible. It will tell you background. As you know, there's 3 different levels of the manual. The manual is like a, I don't want to say Bible, but it's what I follow in almost everything. It has so much information, so many people with so much knowledge came into writing that manual that I can't tell you enough. Read it. It's packed. When I first got it, I just sat down through it and I couldn't believe how incredible it was. So read the manual. Now, for your live or online course, that manual has so much information. And what I usually get from my students after taking the course is, oh my goodness, it was fabulous, but there's so much. So please use this time right now that we have inside to be able to read sections, try to understand those sections, and if you have questions, get back to us. That's what we're here for at canfitpro. If you have any questions at all, let us know. Anything you need clarification on at all, we're here to help you. So please go understand it, and if there's anything you don't understand, get back to us. That's the number 1 thing, that we're here for you.
Thank you. What about the Fundamentals of Nutrition webinar?
They are so incredible. All of your nutrition webinars that you are able to watch them. I mean, I know Netflix is really good, and I've been like binge watching shows that I've never seen because I'm never home, but the webinars are that good. Please go online, please watch all the webinars. They're going to give you the information and take the quizzes. The really interesting thing is the quizzes will let you know exactly how much you're retaining and what you need to review. And it's those things that you need to review that we're here to help you with. But if you need any kind of extra help or any extra resources, use us for that. But the quizzes actually are written much the same as the exam. So by taking the quizzes, and I tell all of my students that take my HWL course, make sure you've got those quizzes done before you come into the course. It helps you so much more in those webinars. So that what we actually live class, where you are one-on-one and we're going through with everybody in the course that is in live, by doing those webinars and those 2 quizzes, you have so much more information and you know the things that you need to help you with, or you need a pro trainer to help you with. So watch the webinars, they're fabulous. Take the quizzes so you know what you're retaining and what you're not retaining as well, and we need to work on. It's so important. And all of the fundamental nutrition information that is there, you're going to need to use not only in real life, but on the exam. So you're going to be using that information with your clients and with yourself and with your family. So make sure you go through the whole process, because when you come into either, I'm so excited about the online or in class, situation, you're going to be so much more informed, and you're going to be able to soak up like a sponge so much more information, and it'll help you do the aha moment on the things that you weren't quite sure about, and now you get.
Those are great points, Dee. And I love what you said about, using the quizzes to understand, what you're retaining in terms of the information, but also
So important.
as adults, as adult learners that we maybe haven't taken a quiz online or an exam for some time. It's like flexing the quiz taking, exam taking muscle of our brain. So by getting as much practice as you can with mock exams or mock quizzes that
So important.
they don't, you're not going to be graded on that quiz from these 2 webinars, but it's absolutely going to help you work out your quiz taking muscles. So get in there and get working on it.
Exactly. I do exams, keeping my CECs up to date, and I spend a lot of the time that I've been in isolation here doing CECs myself, and it's like surprising how much those quizzes, you're like, oh boy, I haven't done this in a while. I mean, you need CECs every year, but so just doing those quizzes really gets your brain just working a little bit better.
Absolutely. All right, do you want to tell us a little bit about the online course that students will have access to?
The online course is fabulous. I've said it enough. You've got to do it before. It'll make such a difference on your live or your online course, being online with a HWL Pro trainer. Part 1, understanding overweight and obesity. This part will open your eyes to things that you didn't really know. It's a little shocking for a lot of my students. The feedback I get back from them when they were able to watch this part of the course, they were like, wow, this blew us away. And when you're in a course situation or a class with everybody that's gone through the online course, discussing the parts and points that you didn't really understand before going into this course, it's quite interesting. So please make sure you go through all of the understanding overweight and obesity. There's a lot of issues that we deal with as trainers or fitness instructors, or even if you're just the HWL, which is fabulous. You need to have your head clear of all of that before you can actually help somebody. So there is a lot of issues that people are overweight, why there's obesity, what's happening in the world. And so we need to kind of understand what's happening, not from our mindset, but from the mindset of the. So please go through it. Again, if you have any questions on it, we're here for you, so let us know. Part 2, neurological aspects of weight loss. It's the information you need to understand, covering the hormones, covering, it's not just calories in, calories out. There's so much more to it. And by going through this section, it'll help you open your mind to different ways of training, as well as different ways of being able to coach people and proper ways of coaching people to help them get the results. Part 3, practical aspects of weight loss. There's all the aspects of your actual coaching and clients and understanding what they need. Again, a lot of times we have our own conceptions of what people need to do, where when you get practical aspects that actually help you coach people through it and give you different interventions that you can use, it's incredible, and it makes your job a lot easier to help the people you want to help.
Thank you. All right, let's talk a little bit about the collaborative mindset that we would love our students to bring to their live course or their live online course with their HWL Pro Trainer. Can you talk to that, Dee?
For sure. Again, I love when we get, everybody's taken all of this information and they've done it, the courses online, they've done the information online, they've done the quizzes online, and then they come to a class. Everybody is so excited because everybody is an individual. They're different, they take something different from it, and being able to actually sit down and discuss with the other people taking the course what you took from it, or what you didn't understand in it, or how you don't know how this can work for somebody, or how can I deal with this. It opens your mind up just so much more, and being able to talk to other people and other students in the class total changes your expectations of when you first started the course to what you've actually learned, and now you have so many more questions and so much more knowledge. Using that knowledge that you gained from the online components coming into your own experiences, it's like, oh, wow, that's why I did this, or that's why my client did this. Now I understand, or I should have been there for them. They went out to dinner when I was just like, oh, just don't eat anything that I told you you can't, kind of thing, to, oh, this is what you can actually do with when you're going out, special occasions, living every day, having a family. How am I going to feed everybody? I travel all the time. All of these life experiences, not only from yourself, but from the clients and people that you're working with now in the health club industry, everybody's can give information in and changes so much of what you're thinking by the time you leave. So it's so incredible to be able to work with fellow students. I love giving group activities and just sitting back and watching what happens, the dynamics of that group activity, because everybody comes in with their own knowledge and everybody is individual. But being able to talk to other people and realize how things might be a little different in a different area or for a different person is fabulous. Role playing, great. Nobody likes to be put on the spot, but as fitness professionals, we know we need to role play and we know we need to be there for somebody. So actually role playing out a lot of the situations that we'll be dealing with as health eating weight loss coaches, great, because the answers will come to you so much easier when you actually after passing the course and being able to get out there into the public and help people. The discussions that come up in the debates sometimes get a little heated. We try to keep lots of water, everybody hydrated, so everybody's happy. But there are a lot of discussions, and people come into the course with their own beliefs, which is fabulous. And then we're not trying to change anybody's beliefs, but we're just trying to give you a little so you can make the decisions that you need following the HWL. Things like the pyramid of integrated nutrition, drinking more water, having more vegetables, all of that are the basis of a lot of these diets that we need to talk about that come into the course and people want to debate on. So I can't tell one person that says that water isn't number one for so many things, right? I mean, water, 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 the easiest thing for people to do, and it's the hardest thing to get our clients to do, right? Or even we have to think about it so much. So water, water, water. Vegetables, how to get vegetables, the discussions on how to get more vegetables into people's diets. Incredible, great ideas. And by going through these debates and discussions, it makes our job so much easier. So great part to be able to work with fellow students in that.
Working with an HWL Pro trainer and other students is so powerful because you're able to harness that group knowledge, and it's tapping into everybody's different experiences and learning from each other. It is fantastic, whether you do it in a live course or you do it live online with your HWL Pro trainer. Yeah, we have really great fun things planned with the Zoom platform that people are going to get into breakout rooms and they're going to collaborate, and we can still have those great discussions and debates and role playing.
It's going to be so
online.
fabulous.
Yeah, it's really exciting. So exciting to hear about how it all works when you actually get with your pro trainer and your fellow students. All right, what about sharing the certification journey, Dee?
Helping with studying and practice, there's a lot of information in the course, and there's a lot of things that you need to learn, especially when we're talking about speaking with your clients, coaching your clients, those interviewing techniques. And for a lot of us, we just don't know them. It's a matter of learning them and being able to do things with your clients and get the most information from your clients without having to ask too many questions, or what are the proper questions to ask your client to get the best information from them. So if you've got family and friends that want to support you, it's fabulous. You really need to go out there and get them to help you study, get them to help you practice. They actually can become your first clients. So you can go through the entire process that you learn, which is a great process, through the HWL course, and use it on one of your family members, one of your friends, and just how it actually works. In fact, the more you do with this course that you're actually doing it yourself, I think you learn it, and a lot of my clients and my students are telling me that they learn it a lot better. So things like you're following the pyramid of integrated nutrition or the circle of integrated nutrition, and you're actually making food now for your family or your clients following that. So give examples you can do. Instead of just making a salad, why don't you take from your notes? You're having your family's there to support you. You're going to make a salad. how are you going to make that salad? How are you going to take everything you learned from the course and make a salad like you haven't made one before? Or if you make it the same way, what are you implementing from the course into that salad? So I made a few things for everybody. So, because I love to cook. So I made a salad. Okay, can you guys see my salad? So from the course, what have I included? Making it that simple is I actually thought about things from my course when I made this salad, and I was like, okay, I need to get vegetables, right? We want to have 3 to 6 servings of vegetables a day. So I'm not going to say I'm going to eat all this. I do love salad, but probably at least half of it. But what can I do? So I've got 3 kinds of lettuce in here. I've got cabbage. So I've covered those vegetables. I've got mushrooms. I've got yellow peppers. I've got red peppers. I've got tomatoes. I have mushrooms, sorry, and celery. Okay, so what have I just gone through? All of the colors of the rainbow. I've got them all there. Why are they so important? Well, go back to your notes and go, I just checked all those off, right? We know we need to eat from the color of the rainbow. Why? Now, you've got the salad. How are you going to, plant protein, so important, having those seeds and nuts as well for your healthy fats. How can I make this salad even better? Simple, easy. Add some sunflower seeds. All of a sudden, I've got something else checked off on the pyramid of integrated nutrition. Using it every single day, everything you make, think about, how am I using things in the course? If I'm talking about my nutrients, if I'm talking about my vitamins, my minerals, what vitamins have I just got into this salad? What oils, what everything that we talk about in the course, this salad can answer a lot of those questions for you. So let's say I want to go with a bit more protein. How can I do it? Well, we know we want to have that we want to stay away from the animal protein so much, but go into, what can we, how about some vegetable protein? I love tofu. Okay, I'm like a big meat eater too, but I love tofu. So by adding tofu to my salad, how many of the things have I just crossed off on our pyramid of integrated nutrition? Not only that, I'm going to sit quiet and eat it and enjoy it without the TV on. No Netflix, sorry, madman, you gotta hold back for a little bit. But I'm going to sit here and enjoy and taste everything that I have. So that mindfulness that you learn in the circle of integrated nutrition, I'm actually doing. Everything right now, I will tell you, is not going to be organic here because with the shopping, we can't do it. Done as much as I can, but I've also made it as healthy as I can. Nothing except the tofu, which is organic and sprouted. So you do the best you can, especially in times like this, but stay healthy. Now, if you really want to be healthy and you like kimchi, we were kind of laughing before the course before we started the webinar because it's not that good, but it adds an incredible boost fermentation. And I love this is sauerkraut kimchi, and I love it because it's fermented. So what's it going to do? You tell me after taking the course, why do I want that? So by adding these simple things into your diet, you're actually checking off, and I'm keeping it covered because it smells bad. You're actually off everything that you can do in the course. So having your family and friends, try new recipes, have them there to support you. We're all sitting around and kind of not feeling sorry for ourselves, but feeling sorry that we've got to be inside all the time. Last night we were talking about, let's order out, 1, to help our community, and 2, we wanted junk food. So instead of that, we thought of, okay, how can we do, if we're going to order out something not too bad, but then let's have something we can munch on in the afternoon while we're watching TV, or doing any work. Most of us are sitting on our butts watching Netflix, to be real. But right now, what can we have? So vegetables, again, think about vegetables. Everybody can make a vegetable tray. And again, we're going back to getting your vegetables in. If you're going to eat something junky, at least get your vegetables, right? 7 servings. 3 to 6. I've got 7 there. I made a sweet potato hummus, which is really, really good. It's actually shocked myself how good it was. So there I've got all my vegetables right there, and I don't care if I have a piece of pizza. thin crust, really healthy, but you've got your vegetables, right? You've got your fats. So try to think about the things that you're eating throughout the day with your clients and your friends and family that want to support you, but you're actually taking the things we learned in the course and actually using them, which will help you remember everything in the course. We've all talked about green shakes. We want to get our fats in. Here is a simple spinach, more vegetables, avocado. I've got my fats. With oat milk, I've got oats. Simple, easy, but I'm checking off everything I've learned in the course to make my learning that much easier. So when I come in and I do the exam, the course, and we talk about it, and then I go to do the exam, I say, oh, I made that, I get that, right? Simple, easy things. Getting more vegetables. We talk a lot about this in the course. How do we get more vegetables in? Well, one of the easiest ways, soup, right? Especially in times like now, soup. This is a broccoli cheddar chicken soup that I made. Lots of broccoli, and broccoli is one of those superfoods. Again, check off something else in the course. And you've also got sweet potato in here, no cream. All we did was actually blend up some broccoli, so there's no milk, and it's still filling, satisfying, and you don't have to add the cheddar if you don't want to at the end. Totally up to you. But it's another way of getting vegetables and hydration, water into our bodies.
I love it.
And the last thing, guys, snacks, right? We're all talking about baking and snacks. Make some easy granola bars. These are no-cook granola bars that have oats, again, one of our superfoods, some sesame or tahini is holding them together, and some dried fruit that we have. All things that are good for you, healthy, put them into bars, and have that instead of grabbing those cookies, everything that we're feeling, because we are all in isolation to some point. It's like, I want something just to make me feel better. Have something that's healthy. And again, check everything off on your healthy eating and weight loss course. What are you feeding your family? It doesn't have to be the junk. You've learned this, use it, and then you retain it that much better.
I love this. The cascading effect of taking this certification is awesome, because not only is each student going to, really take care of their own nutrition needs and think about how they're eating, what they're eating, but then it cascades down to their family, their friends, and then their clients, and then on and on. So it's just one person taking the certification has this beautiful cascading effect.
Oh, that's so cool. Yes, totally. You want to walk the walk, right? I mean, you don't want to be eating junk food, telling somebody, talking about healthy eating and weight loss. So actually, you'll feel so much better by taking the course and following the course that you'll just want to tell everybody. Like you said, it's incredible.
Well, everything that you showed us looked delicious, and I'm getting hungry for lunch.
That's what my family said. Oh, lunch is ready, except that green thing. You can have the green shake.
Can you tell us a little bit about the exam and the different types of certification? There's a certification or just a learning experience. Can you touch upon that, Dee?
Sure. Yeah. The learning experience is fabulous as well for people that don't want to do the online exam. There's a lot of information that you can use for yourself. It doesn't forward into what you can do with clients, because without doing the exam, you are not certified as a healthy eating and weight loss coach. But if it's something that you just want to learn for yourself, for your own feeling of healthiness and better eating, then it's a great learning experience. Education experience is a little different. The exam is difficult, and I'm glad it's difficult, because I want people out there to be able to know that the client comes to you, you know what you're talking about. So I know that's been one of the things that we've talked a lot about at canfitpro is the exam people do find difficult, but it's there for a reason, and it's difficult for a reason, so that not just anybody can be talking about nutrition, doing all the things we can do after we pass the exam, which is opened up so much more, especially for personal trainers and fitness instructors. Once you pass the exam, you have a whole bunch of information that is given to you through canfitpro. It's just one that here's everything you need to succeed, and we give you everything. So you can start the minute you're done doing the exam, you can start working with people, helping them get so much healthier, teaching them how to eat better, teaching them the different coaching things that you need to do with them so that they can have a better and healthier life. So the way that it's set up, once you pass that online exam, that certification opens up the doors for you in a way that no other certification program I can say in Canada will, especially of this range. Do I have a course or what, right? I just think it's incredible. And I love it because it's like getting your whole business set up for you, and canfitpro basically hands it to you, and this is what you need to do on session 1. This is what you need to do session 2. This is what you need to do session 3. Here are the tools that you need to be able to give your clients so you can answer their questions and help them be the healthiest. What other certification gives you that? You don't have to go out and find the information. It's all there for you, and it gets handed to you at the end. So I would totally go with that certification. Yes, the exam is difficult. We set you up for success from day 1 in this course. And when you walk away with a business. You walk away with something you can use right away. And like I said, I've courses, and there's nothing else like it.
And that's the toolkit that you're referring to upon completion, successful completion of your HWL exam, which is done online.
Exactly.
You do get that toolkit, which gives you all those templates that you were mentioning, and basically your business ready to go. Just start implementing.
Exactly. It's a total setup. The toolkit is, before this course even came in, when we worked in health and fitness, and we were licensed and certified to do it, we get all that information for ourselves. And I mean, I even missed some of the stuff that we get in this toolkit. And like I said, on all of my students now, everybody, I use this toolkit. And it works incredibly. And it's lovely seeing that our students that have passed the exam and are now healthy eating and weight loss coaches, I check in with them once in a while, some of them, and they're actually still saying, this was the best that we could have done. Thank you so much. So I'm really proud of it.
Incredible value. So for people to be successful in that online exam, I know that you're giving them a lot of tips on what to study, what's going to be important when they're in the course with you as a pro trainer. And then you're telling them to also go and check out that e-manual again. Their online course, that's also something that they've done before their live course, whether it's live in person, live online, and then those notes that they would have taken when they've been with their pro trainer. Is there anything else that you would suggest for studying for the online exam to become certified? Again,
going through it and actually living it, and going back to what parts of the exam, learning if you're not sure about something, get in touch with us. Even if it's after you've taken the online course, the in-class, or the live course with us, whatever way you go. But if there's anything you're not sure about, go back to your pro trainer. That's what they're there for. And they're there to help you study and review everything so you feel totally. It's one of your best resources you have is your pro trainer. And they're invested in your education and your future as well. So don't just think that once you're finished with them in the course or on the online course or in the in-class course, that they're not there for you. Make sure that you reach out to them if you do have any questions, and so they're available to help you. And it's what we're here for as trainers.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Dee. So we are just about ready to wrap up. I will see if Dee has anything else that she wants to add. And if you do have questions at this point, go into the chat and please type away and we will definitely address them. Dee, is there anything else that you want to say about the Healthy Eating and Weight Loss Coach program?
I think everybody realizes how much I love this course. I think it's fabulous. I think it's a course that every fitness instructor and personal trainer out there should be taking. It just opens up your time, like what we're going through right now. The more opportunities you have to be in business, the better you are. If you had this course right now, you could be online and doing other things with your clients. It's opened the doors for me as far as cookbooks. Being able to do recipes for my clients have turned into me opening 2 cafes. And it's somewhere I kind of wanted to go, but without this course, could not have got there. And it's a course that not only you can understand and make your life healthier and better, but that of all of your friends and family and all of your clients. So I think the course, and I truly hope that you take the course and enjoy the course.
Thank you. And Dee is absolutely so passionate about this, as all of our HWL Pro trainers are. So it's going to be great to get that experience working directly with somebody who is so passionate and so knowledgeable. So thank you again, Dee, for being here. And thank you to everybody who's been here. Just a reminder, we know how passionate you are about wellness, and just imagine how you're going to impact people in a positive way once you become a healthy eating and weight loss coach. So enjoy the experience, enjoy the certification, be open to learning, tap into that growth mindset, and share, your learnings with others as you go through this program. It's only going to benefit you and benefit the people around you, as well as your other students who are in your course with you. So just as we wrap up, I do want to reiterate that we at canfitpro have deep compassion for anything that you might be going through, or any of your loved ones right now during this COVID-19 pandemic. Very uncertain and fearful times, definitely. So we thank you so much for being here and for continuing to stay home, to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay active as much as you can. And please check out those canfitpro.com FAQs right on our homepage. We have a lot of information. It's changing regularly about COVID-19 and how canfitpro is responding. And we're sending out lots of great information to our members on an ongoing basis of different education tools that they can take advantage of, upcoming webinars to support you as a fitness and health and wellness professional. So we've got you, we've got your back, and we want to say thank you again for being here, and please stay safe and stay healthy. So at that, I will see if there's any questions, and if there isn't, then we will be wrapping up. So we'll just wait a minute and then we'll see if there's any questions at all. All right, so I'm not seeing any other questions at this point, so we'll say thank you very much for attending today and for watching, and we'll be in touch very shortly. Take care, everybody. Bye.